Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ainsley News, Tuesday, the 31st of August. Today we're talking BTC and on-chain divergence. Even at the best of times, the price action in the crypto market can be hard to digest and make sense of. As we quietly make a push upwards towards all-time high levels, the obvious question is who is buying at the moment? Fortunately, Glassnode released their weekly report, which perfectly explains the market dynamics at the moment and provides some clarity. Let's have a look at what they're saying. An on-chain divergence has developed between price, on-chain activity, and supply dynamics, creating a market structure similar to an early bull impulse for BTC. The Bitcoin market entered price consolidation this week, largely hanging on to the impressive gains since the bottom set in late July. Prices traded between a weekly low of $46,465 and a new local high of $50,400. As the Bitcoin and wider cryptocurrency market rallies higher, a remarkable on-chain divergence continues to form across Bitcoin and Ethereum. On-chain activity and both chains have remained quiet relative to bull market highs, even as price momentum continues upwards, and bullish trends in supply dynamics remain in play. It's this first chart here from Glassnode, just showing that Bitcoin weak price. With prices pushing above $50,000 and some notable profit taking covered last week, the market currently sits at the top end of a very high on-chain volume node. This next chart we're going to show you shows the price bands where the current BTC coin supply was last transacted. Since breaching last cycle's $20,000 all-time high, 3 distinct on-chain volume bands have formed. These bands here for you. 31,000 to 40,000, the price floor, where over 2.98 million BTC were accumulated, both in January 2021 and in the recent 2.5 month-long consolidation. This is likely now a very strong underlying support zone. 45,000 to 50,000, the current range, where 1.6 million BTC have a cost basis. With the price at the top end of this range, it is likely that this too could act as strong price support. 53,000 to 59,000, the trillion-dollar asset, where 1.336 million BTC were accumulated between March and May and are still holding unrealized losses. These coins are those that remain unshaken by a 50% correction in May, but could also become overhead resistance if investors seek to exit at their cost base. Is this chart here showing those realized price distributions? Within this context, profits have continued to be realized throughout August as prices continue to trade higher. This suggests an underlying market strength capable of absorbing this spent coin supply. The ASOPR metric shows that similar behavior was observed after the March 2020 sell-off with the following sequence of events. Capitulation where losses were realized by panic sellers for an extended period of time. Profitability returns as signaled by ASOPR trading and holding above 1.0. This suggests profits are realized, but market strength is sufficient to absorb sell pressure. Buyer conviction returns as ASOPR resets to 1.0 on several occasions and then bounces higher, suggesting holders of profitable coins prefer to stay dormant and investors are buying the dip. Glassnode's bullish outlook aligns similarly with stock-to-flow creator Plan B's outlook. After the price dropped off in the last week, Plan B was still confident that the Bitcoin bull is not over. Following the last STF update, Plan B spoke about his model on August 27th and gave a prediction. This is from him. Bitcoin stock-to-flow model predicts 100k by Christmas. Plan B tweeted, time model, or diminishing returns lengthening cycles, 30k. The next months will be key. Note, the color overlay in this next chart is an on-chain signal and not time to halving, indicating we are between the bottom, blue, and top, red, in line with STF. Is that chart here, Bitcoin stock-to-flow model versus time model. While the divergence between price and on-chain activity is historically abnormal for a full-scale bull market, it is not uncommon signature for the pre-bull and pre-supply squeeze dynamic. These periods often accompany the end of bear market accumulation, where the investors who remain are the strong hands and those with the highest conviction. Just last week, MicroStrategy added another $177 million to their BTC holdings. High conviction buying. Supply dynamics seem to suggest an extremely robust underlying demand is present, and this should continue to be quite constructive for prices if the trend continues. And let's see where the rest of this week takes us. And that's news for today. If you are interested in buying some Bitcoin today, jump over to ainsleywealth.com.au. Too easy. You can buy very, very quickly. Or OTC in our stores in Brisbane and in Melbourne. If you're still after the physical stuff, jump over to ainsleyBullion.com.au. And our own cryptocurrency built and backed by real gold and silver, check out goldsilverstandard.com. Enjoy your Tuesday, everyone, and we'll catch you tomorrow.